ما في لسه.
الشمال والاهلي الفور والريال.
Okay.
You start 1 minute, huh?
Okay.
قول لهم اول شيء قول لهم التليفون.
So on court 1, the match will start in 1 minute's time. 1 minute's time, the first match on court number 1 will be between Al Shamal and Al Ahli. On court B, we will have Al Khor and Al Rayyan. Al Rayyan and Al Khor on court B. As we prepare ourselves, 1 minute, ladies and gents.
Fadi is a national team player. He's a great 3x3 player. They have Elvin and they are chemistry, you know, and they are a champion the last year. So this year, see Rayyan up and down. They have a great team, but they did not put the team together. I saw this year Qatar Sports Club doing well, as well Al Arabi Sports Club. Hope other teams, you know, like Al Saad, Al Wakra, Al Khor, you know, we want to see them, you know, competing, you know, and getting better. You know, there's too many good players available in the country. I don't know why they don't, you know, hire.
Qatar Sports Club came very close last week, very unlucky. Do you think this week may be a little bit different for them?
Yeah. They have a good team, you know. They have a good potential for 3x3. No experience. Maybe the first time one of their best players, you know, Hasino, is the first time he played 3x3 this year. But 3x3, you know, as you know, 3x3's need competition. You know, the more you play, the more the chemistry of the teams will come together, and you know, the psychology on.
What will it take to beat Shamal?
Maybe if I come back. Shamal a great team, you know, they know basketball, 3x3 well, you know, they have it inside, outside. Fadi is a great shooter. Alvin is take care of the business in the paint. But, you know, I think Rayyan, they have a good team. They just need one more piece, you know, shooting guard. I think we can see a good matchup, you know, between Rayyan and Shamal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you on the other side.
to the main iPad.
Are you going to stand there?
Anyway, I can move with you when you want.
خلاص تدخل.
اقعد حاجة وعلق شوية.
مين؟ اوكي. Can you ask them if anyone's got a list of their names, all the players? Benji. Al Shamal flying high through their number 3.
Now I send link to Ali.
10-4, Al Shamal lead Al Ahli club. The captain Mustafa not happy with the decision. Was expecting a foul against it for him. 10-4. And a shot clock violation. Check Ahli. Their captain, number 2, Mustafa, uses the board. Bring them, put in my car. My keys with the Amran. Ask him when my keys. (11-5). Al Shamal leads Al Ahli. 12-5 Al Ahli. 5.5 minutes of play gone. (13-6). The Al Ahli club, they are hustling a little bit more than they would normally do. Their captain was absolutely right when he said we are a little bit more focused. We've been training and we will take it to the Al Shamal club as best we can. 14-6 Shamal leads Al Ahli. Shamal in the red and white, Ahli in the white and green. The national player and captain Fadi trying to keep the ball alive, unsuccessful, intercepted by the number 2 for Ahli, off the rim and also unsuccessful. Second try for the number 1999. 14-7. Great skill to keep it in for the number 3. Give him the microphone. That one, this one. No.
ده بتاعك مع الدكتور، ده مش بتاعنا.
16-7. 2.5 minutes left on the clock. نعم. تفضل بعدين. 17-7, 10-point difference. (19-7). 2 points outside the boundary for the number 4 of Shamal. Number 4 again from outside the perimeter, easily done it. A game, set, match. 21 plays 7 with 1 minute 41 on the clock remaining, and that's game over, ladies and gents. Al Shamal looking like to keep their unbeaten record going through for another evening so far. 1 out of 1. Man. Our next match on court A will be between the Al Arabi Club and Al Wakra. Al Wakra Club in the blue, black and white stripes. Al Arabi in the red and white and predominantly black. Al Arabi was very strong last week, unlucky with a few decisions against them. This week they will be looking for something special to overcome some of the teams that beat that beat them last week. Excuse me. So it's Czech Wakra. Rami Isa captaining the Al Arabi club, the number 12. A big boy. Al Arabi need to control the ball a bit, and it's Al Wakra from outside the perimeter, unsuccessful, hits the rim. Taken by number 10 for Al Arabi off the rebound. He dribbles up the middle. Earns himself a foul. Not quite there. The number 2 of Al Wakra copped a slap to the head. So Wakra with a chance now to make it 2-0. Short off the rim. Wakra maintain the ball from outside the perimeter. Nice and easy for the number 23. Al Arabi again through their number 10. Almost fouled. Referee saw it a little bit different. And another explosive 2-pointer from the number 10 for Wakra. 4-0. Al Wakra over Al Arabi. Rami Isa couldn't quite make it. Does it so easily. He is so cool out there. He's cooler than ice. 6-0. $8-0.
Window is down.
My car window? Put this in the car, ignition, light come on, then go to the door, pull up. Back or the... All the window come down? Okay.
Even the jungle, I think.
Really? No. Open? No problem. Put in ignition, okay? Put the light on the dashboard. Then on the left side, my door, have 4 buttons. Windows up, all up. 8-2, Wakra over Al Arabi. Three and a half minutes of play gone. Al Arabi now slowly trying to find a form. Al Arabi just unlucky with their finishes. Check ball. And a sneaky throw by the number 10 for Wakra off the check ball while nobody was watching. Unsuccessful, however. Wakra again with the check ball. This is the coolest guy in town. They're number 23. Here's a giant as well. Well, he's not cool anymore. He's just lost his cool, claiming that he's been slapped, pushed. Check Al Arabi. He's run into some defense underneath the ring. Al Arabi pushes his way through the defense and earns himself a free shot. It's Wakra still leading. 8-3. This could be 8-4. Swivels its way in the ring. Done? Thank you.
Coffee?
شوي دكتور شوي سكور.
Yeah, coffee. ما فيش 3 in 1. Coffee, 2 in 1.
بس قهوة مش قهوة.
1 sugar. شو؟
مش قهوة عادي. كوفي نسكافيه.
ما عندهم الا قهوة عادي فقط.
لا هذيك المرة عملي نسكافيه.
اللي له كابتشينو.
عيط له، احنا بيعملونا عزال.
تيجي تعمل يبص علينا هون فقط. أو معصرين.
مين اللي عم يعمل بوس؟
ايه أو معصرين.
عمي لو بيعرفوا وين انا بروح له. عمل بوس. هم بدينين. الأهل كان ينيمني برا الله.
8-7, Al Arabi staging a comeback. Plenty of love in the air. Wakra have made some changes, have become vital to the score. 8-8, 9-8, 9-7. Two minutes left on the clock. Al Arabi with a remarkable comeback. 9-7. This could be 9-8. A rebound. First time unsuccessful. Second time taken by Wakra. The number 23 from outside. Unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. Again, they're number 10, looking very dangerous. A little bit short. The cool man out on the right. Sinks it in, makes it 9-8. Nine 8, 1:15 on the clock left. Al Arabi with a remarkable comeback over Wakra. (11-10). 49 seconds left on the clock. Wakra step outside
I send you
the
photo,
outside line
media, where I send.
while carrying the ball. They get penalised. And a check ball. Al Arabi through their playmaker Rami Al Isa. Rami Isa strips them the ball. 29 seconds left on the clock. 11 plays 10, 1 point difference. Dribbles up the middle, a great defense.
What is the song this one? Don't cry, baby.
She's very angry. She'll back you and me today.
Really?
22 seconds on the clock. 11-10. Wakra over Al Arabi.
Very good.
The cool man finally finds himself uncool, losing his temper. Al Arabi, Rami plays with the ball. 11-11, we've got a game on our hands, ladies and gents. 3 seconds on the clock. Al Arabi, time's up, and the final score 11-11. So they'll be playing Golden Point. We are looking for Golden Point in overtime. Wakra with their 2-pointer off the rim, and there's a bit of a struggle in the middle of the court. And one of the players for the Al Arabi club has taken a fall. He's hurt his elbow. It's their number 23. He gets to his feet, shakes off the pain, says I'm okay. So we are now in overtime. Al Arabi in the black, Wakra in the blue. Al Arabi from outside. Oh, sensational play. Sensational play by their number one. Hamad. Should interview him. Call, hey, call number one for black. Quick.
لا ما تحطلنا حطلها على التلفزيون عاد هلا الشاشة.
No, he's gonna bring him here. French?
I mean, no one never speaks French here, right?
English. Yalla. Yalla, record here.
What question I'm gonna ask?
Oh, it's very easy question. You ready? Record from here. Record him.
Really? You don't want to record me? Let me do.
Here.
Don't listen to him. He has no good questions. Because he's a winner, eh?
Wait.
Like in the television.
Come on, the game's gonna start.
Oh, they wait me because I'm doing my.
Abdul, very exciting match.
Yeah.
You were down by about 7 points and you came back. I thought you were honestly out of the match. What did you say to each other that sort of kept you hanging in?
Just believe it. Yeah, we believe it. Like even was down like by 7, so we keep fighting, right? And we come back with the defense, and at the end we start making shots and score our basket. That's it. So you gotta believe it.
What was going through your head with that last shot?
That's what I used to do. So I come back again. Yeah. All right. But the experience.
I mean, let's think about it. First, you had to get the ball.
True.
Right. Then you stepped in.
I went the screen.
You stepped out.
Yep.
All right. What was going through your head when you actually threw the ball?
I know I'm gonna take it, and I know my big man gonna come give me the screen, so I just was patient, and then when he come over, so I was ready to take it. And alhamdulillah, we win.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right.
Could be a start of something new for you guys.
Appreciate it. Let's see.
Let's see.
All right. thank
All
you.
right.
Yo, why don't record me?
So Al-Arabi. Is it?
الكاميرا مني.
ليش اعطيك اياه؟
لانه بده يكون معك
ما بيسجل من هون؟
بس من الميل.
لا يعني يحمل هاي ونوقف قدامها.
يلا يلا تكتب فيديو يلا تكتب فيديو.
خلاص leave it with us.
راح كبس لي
I think you're controlling that.
راح كتب ميني باسكت فيستيفال هذا. Why you click here?
Here والله.
What me? On court A is between the Al-Ahli club. They are playing in the white and green up against Al-Sad, making their first appearance for the evening. Al-Sad through their number 23, a high flyer. Brings his team 1 point. روحي برا تمشى فيها برا روح. Al-Ahli 4-1. Make that a 5-1. Al-Ahli, a bunch of young guys. None of them look over 21. As a matter of fact, so do the Al-Sad club. 5-1. Al-Ahli plays Al-Sad. A nice turn and swivel. Unsuccessful though by their number 99 for the Al-Ahli club. Intercepted by number 23 for the Al-Sad. Shakes and dummies. Unlucky. Back to the Ahli playmaker, number 99. And he just nice and smoothly drops it in. There he is again. This time he links up with his middleman, the tall 6 foot number 13. 7-1. Ahli over Al-Sad. This game could finish a little bit earlier than expected. Mustafa, the captain, hits the rim. Picked up by Al Sadd. Did well to keep that in. But it's Al Ahly again. They came up with the ball under the rim. Al Sadd trying to play outside. They know that the only way to stay in contention is to score from out wide. (7-1) Al Ahly plays Al Sadd.
سهيل
8-2.
ما تحطي هنا عليا ما تحطي عليا. Go to the toilet, men's toilet here. آخر right. Get some tissue wet.
So Al Sadd slowly trying to keep the chances alive. 8 plays 4. The Al Ahly club have the long reach of the Al Sadd players. 10-4. A nice job for Sadd. 10-5. Ahly through their playmaker. They've been penalised for travelling. Check. Sadd through their 35. Dribbles up the middle, can't find a gap. Links up with his number 10. Misses the board altogether.
You want to put it?
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
They want to go Charlie.
Score remains at 10-5. Ahly with the ball. (10-5).
ما في minutes. هاي
Ahli extends the lead at 13-5.
Who is these people, Muhammad? Who the hell are these?
$14-5. 58 seconds left on the clock. Al Sadd, never say die. 14-6. And a great way to finish the match. 16-6. 26 on the clock. 16-7. $17-7. And that's the final score, ladies and gents. 17-7, Al Ahli victorious over the Al Sadd club. Both teams are very junior in age, very junior as well in their 3-on-3 participation, but they are getting better week in, week out as we head into our next match, the fourth match for the evening between the Qatar Sports Club and Waqra.
Why is you got Qatar Sports Club up there and Al Shamala here? Muhammad, there should be okay. Who's controlling the board?
So there's been a change of scheduling for the courts. Court A will now host Al Shamal and Al Sadd. A mismatch between these two teams. Al Shamal, the leaders of the group, leaders of the table and leaders of the competition for the Premier 3-on-3 men's category. This is stage 4, coming to you live from the Qatar Basketball Federation Stadium. Shamal, first to post their points on the board through their number 1. They lead 1-0. Shamal in the red and white, Al Sadd in the black and white. Hamad, the timer and score is not up. Should be 1-0 and there's no time, no clock.
He's trying.
Ref! So with the scoreboard not operating, the referees will be keeping the time. Score! So the score back in action again. We've got Shamal 2, they lead the Sadd Club 0. So after 3 minutes of play, Shamal extend their lead to 5-0 through their captain and national player Fadi. Then number 6. Here comes the youngster, number 5 for Sadd. Drives himself around the opposition, tried to sink one in, couldn't do so. Intercepted by number 10 for Sadd. He hooks up with the 23, back to number 10. Not quite there. So a check, Sadd. Six plays 0. Shamal. Oh, a fantastic goal from outside the perimeter for their number 5. And a retaliation by Fadi. Shows him, well listen, I'm not handling that. 8-2. Layup unsuccessful for the number 3 Shamal, and he's back with the ball now. He dummies, finds that number 1 unmarked. He couldn't control the ball. Al Sadd come up with the ball through their number 5, the youngest player on the court, 18 years old, and Shamal make it 9-2. A long pass intercepted by Fadi and slam dunk by the number 3 Whoppa Jamaica. 10-2. Brother, here, no here. (11-2). 5.5 minutes are gone. Sadd. And in and out. Shamal. Do it so easy through their number 1. 12-2. 10 points of difference. A layup for number 5. 12-3. Number 5 for Sad, an opportunity to add some more points, and he does that with ease. 12-4. Ana Hindi 12-4. What can I say about that? Shamal lead. Three minutes left on the clock. Shamal leads at 12-5. Sad looking for an opening. Can't find the support that he needs. A wild shot hits the rim. Rebounded into the hands of Shamal. Back to their captain. Fadi fakes to shoot and passes to the number 3 waiting under the ring unmarked. 14-5. (16-5). Intercepted by Shamal one more time. 18-5. Two minutes left on the clock. 18-5. Shamal lead. Sad. Shamal in the red and white. 20 plays 5. Shamal in the red, Sad in the black. Fadi with his own rebound makes it 21-5 with 1.41 seconds left on the clock. Convincing victory for the Shamal team, continuing with their winning streak. Could they make it 4 out of 4 this week? We will find out very soon as Sad suffer another loss that just about puts them out of contention for tonight's awards. But it's Shamal one more time showing off their dominance, proving that they are the team to beat. Who's that lady over the other side? From where? Who's the guy with the beard before sitting there?
Yeah,
Took picture. Who's
yeah.
that?
This one, I don't know, Russian. Russian.
But the guy with the beard from where?
No.
No, nobody. Huh? Make their way to the court. So it looks like from the results that we have in hand, Al Shamal have advanced to the quarterfinals. 21-18 walk over the Sports Club in a shock defeat.
Kad igramo?
Here. In the yellow, black and white. Al Arabi, of course, featuring earlier against the Wakra Club on the same court. Qatar Sports Club leads at 13-8. Head of coaching, referee, head of referee, coaching referee. What's your proper position, please, Peter?
FIBA, referees technical expert means taking care about the education and improvement of the referees.
So how do you see, you've been here now for almost 2 decades.
6 years. Hey.
So you've been here almost a decade, half a decade. How have you seen, or how do you rate the refereeing development so far?
I'm satisfied with this what we did, because honestly, when I came, I told them, be aware, this is a marathon. This is not a sprint, and the marathon is 42 kilometers. Okay, so honestly, we are somewhere in the middle. Okay, it's the most important thing and most difficult thing is how to motivate them to become a referees, because you know, in this country everybody has everything. It's very difficult to motivate them, and we have some exceptions. Some like Saif Al-Dosari, what we were discussing. This guy came to me 4 years ago and he said, I would like to be a FIBA referee. But he had 112 kilos.
Wow.
Okay, I have some pictures, and when I'm showing the pictures how he's looking now, and he's already for second term a FIBA referee, so he improved from the white license, which is for the rookies. He's now in the group of the black licenses, so...
And he's a perfect example of an indigenous Qatari who wanted to make a change.
If you show them the way, and they have this activity as a referee in their mind and in their heart, he can reach something. This is very simple.
Don't go anywhere, Peter. Stay with us. It's 42 seconds on the clock on the main court. The Qatar Sports Club in the yellow, white and black leading the Al Arabi 17. We've got a fantastic match here, Peter. How do you see it? 1 point the difference, 42 seconds on the clock?
Still enough time to go. This is, you know, in basketball, because for instance, in basketball, the shortest time in which you can score legally the basket is 0.3 seconds. So in 26 seconds,
there's mega time.
It's a huge amount of time. A huge amount of time. If the players are smart, they can use it easily. No, this is like Okay, we are not in the foul trouble, so no free throws. Everything can be decided by normal play.
So Al Arabi, they come up with the equaliser. 18-18, 8 seconds on the clock. Do you think Al Arabi can hold on?
No.
Well, after that shot, probably not enough time for the Al Arabi club. 0.1 seconds is not 0.3 seconds, is it?
Yes.
A fantastic game, an awesome finish for the Qatar Sports Club, who came in third last week, I believe, or were they second?
This is what can happen in 3-on-3. You never know. This is so dynamic sport, little bit different sport than the normal basketball because more physical, smaller space, and players are moving fast. So it's big excitement. It's really excitement.
It's become really commercialized with FIBA, especially after it's become an Olympic sport. How do you see the variation between 5-on-5 and 3-on-3 and the commercialization of both sports from FIBA?
Look, first of all, what we have to make, and most probably FIBA has such idea, we have to make a difference between these two sports. Okay, we can stay on under one roof as a FIBA because this is a basketball sport, but we need to have the specialized players because something is different. Something is different. We need more athletic players who are more physical, you know, who are not afraid about the contacts in the terms of the legal. Okay, so which is what is foul and contact foul in 5-on-5 basketball. It's allowed in 3-on-3. So, and also with the referees, this is also because the philosophy is a little bit different. In officiating in 3-on-3, you have to manage the game, that you set a correct standard for particular game, that we don't have after 3 minutes we don't have the free throw practice. This is the point. If you say, and you need a lot of experience as a referee, and you need a lot of work also, and also we need a little bit more professionalization of the referees.
So
it is not anymore time. You know, we cannot serve because referees are the service for the game, and we cannot make the service by amateurs for the professionals. So this is something what we have to solve.
You bring up a very important point in the fact that the 3-on-3 player should be an expert in 3-on-3, not an expert in 3-on-5. Does that mean the same thing for the referees?
Of course. This is what I mentioned, because philosophy, officiating philosophy, 3-on-3 and 5-on-5 is different. First of all, we don't have the personal fouls. We have only team fouls. Okay, which is time is shorter, game is more dynamic, more physicality is allowed, because in the principle when we go to the time of Mr. Naismith, basketball was the game without the contact, which is not anymore even in 5-on-5, but there is a there is a difference. There is really difference, and we have to take we have to take care about this.
So do we expect in the years to come, as basketball 3-on-3 develops and becomes more international than it is now, do we expect that even Qatar, countries like Qatar, will have referees exclusive for 3-on-3 compared to 5-on-5, or will they still be doing the mix?
Look, mostly on international level, they will try to divide it. Means, if somebody will be in FIBA terms, this is idea. I don't know. Maybe it will happen after the Tokyo Olympics. I don't know, but you know, always there are some rumors, and we are saying there is always something right on element on truth, on even on the rumor. So in the meaning is in the FIBA in FIBA terms that they will, if you will be the licensed FIBA referee for 5-on-5, you cannot be also the FIBA licensed referee for 3-on-3. This is what they will start first. How you make it in the country, because we have the luck of the people, of the human resources. Not only in Qatar. Even the Qatar is very specific, because we have the relatively small population, which is 300,000, and we have to compete with one special sport, which is football. Due to the success in Asia, due to the World Cup coming in 2022, there is a big motivation for locals to be involved in football. But this is same sport like basketball. So we have to compete with the sports like handball and the volleyball. But also you see in volleyball, for instance, this was a big success. Beach volleyball, I was lucky because I was as a referee on the Olympic Games in Sydney, and Sydney was the first Olympics with beach volleyball. On the Bondi Beach, it was sold out. It was that difficult to get the ticket, to get there. It was so popular and it remained. But also, you don't have the players who are playing beach volleyball. Very few of them are also playing the normal volleyball. So you see on that sport that specialization is important. And okay, we have to find with the correct discussion, we have to find here the solution because we don't have that many players. It is same with the referees, it is same with the players. Because, and I can tell you honestly, 2 years ago we had, or 3 years ago, doesn't matter, this is not important, we had the 3-on-3 tournament, the league, and in 2 days we have to play the league 5-on-5. And it was really a disaster because they brought this physicality, what is allowed in 3-on-3, they brought it to the game on 5-on-5, and we had maybe 25 fouls. Average was normal during the season was 15. But I cannot change the mentality of the referees. If I am teaching them that this is a foul in the basketball 5-on-5, they have to call it. So the players were, so therefore I am really in the favor to have the specialist. Okay, especially for the national team, and this is really, it can be the chance for the small countries. It's even difficult, and for such a small country like Qatar, any good result is important, and doesn't matter if it is 3-on-3, 5-on-5. We need the result, because if you have the result, this is the motivation for the kids to come. Absolutely. Because now everybody wants to be like a Sanchez, who is a coach of the national team of Qatar in football. So everybody wants to be a coach because he was successful. And from average team, which was 3 or 4 years ago, now they are Asian champions. Yeah. And it is not coming from the heaven. This is with the system. Yeah. So that's it.
Peter, we thank you for your insight, and we look forward to FIBA's decision after 2020.
And we have to start firstly here in our house.
We've got the message received, Peter. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
We bid you a nice welcome back to the Qatar Basketball Federation Stadium. Court A is hosting the Qatar Sports Club in the yellow, white and black stripes, while Rafa, who leads the match 2-0, is playing in the yellow and blue. The Qatar Sports Club has been very effective in this men's category. This is stop number 4 for the Premier Division in Qatar. Semi-final. Whoever wins goes to the final. So this is the semi-final. I've just been told game 2. Semi-final game 2. The winner to play the Shamal Club. Qatar Sports Club looking for some revenge after last week and the preceding week as well. It's 4-4, Rafa and Qatar Sports Club. A nice match on our hands. Very competitive, very balanced and equal. An attempt 3-pointer from the number 7 for Rafa, unsuccessful. Check Qatar Sports Club. Rafa with some changes. And immediately the Qatar Sports Club takes advantage. And the change, the sub, the number 2. He only looks like he's 5'4", but immediately he has an impact. (6-5), the Rafa Club over the Qatar Sports Club. Number 2 again. Follows it through, unsuccessful with his own rebound. Rafa completely misses the board. So check Qatar Sports Club. 1 point the difference. Snapped out of the hands of Rafa to equalize the score. 6-6. Rafa with a jump shot, successful, from straight down the middle. A retaliation by the number 5 of the Qatar Sports Club, unsuccessful. Rafa through the number 7, dribbles up the middle, pushes his way through. And a defensive foul. 9-6. Rafa with an opportunity to extend the lead. Not quite there. 9-6, the score remains at Qatar Sports Club. Fumbles the ball, manages to regather through their number 20. (9-7). A dummy pass. 9-8. Qatar Sports Club applying the pressure. 9-9. That's the equalizer. 3 minutes. 15 seconds left on the clock. Garafa make a meal of the ball. Czech Sports Club. And a jump shot. Dances off the rim. Garafa to the number 2 is a left-handed shot. It's the board and bounces away. Garafa from the Czech through their number 7. Looking for the opening, goes himself, it will be short. Sports Club, nice from outside the perimeter. 10-9, they take the lead for the first time. 2 minutes 15 seconds on the clock. An overarm throw by the number 7 for Garafa, not quite there. Number 5 for the Sports Club. Rebounds his own. 11-9. Not counted. This could be 11-9. And pounced away by the number 16 from Garafa. Picked up by the number 5 who comes in with a jump shot successfully. 13-9, Qatar Sports Club sniffing at victory. Can they hold on, or will Garafa make an unbelievable comeback as the ball dances from a 2-pointer for Garafa, their number 7, their playmaker. 13-11. 13-11, Garafa with an opportunity, the Sports Club with an opportunity to extend the lead through their number 20. 13-11 at 1 minute 29 seconds left on the clock. Unsuccessful. Garafa looking for the equalizer. Bounces out of the rim. Sports Club. A catch and pass. And a layup. 14-11. Garafa through their playmaker. Number 7. Bounces away. 14-11. Score remains 14-11. Qatar Sports Club in the lead. 50 seconds left on the clock. Garafa running out of time, feeling the pinch and the pressure. Off the rim and bounces into the hands of the number 5 for the Qatar Sports Club. He brings it outside the boundary, works his way back in, hooks up with his man inside. 15-11, 35 seconds on the clock. The number 2 for Garafa, feeling the absolute pressure that is mounting on him at the moment and his team. 27 seconds on the clock. 15-11, Garafa trailing the Sports Club. Sports Club now slowing things down. They know they've got it. Off the backboard, taken up, picked up by Garafa's number 7. A 2-pointer unsuccessful. Number 15 for the Sports Club looks at the clock, slows things down, passes it to number 5. Number 5 nonchalantly throws the ball at the rim and it bounces away, and they successfully are victorious over the Garafa Club 15-11. You're live from the Qatar Basketball Federation Stadium. Al Shamal has advanced once again. So too have the Qatar Sports Club. The current score is 1-1 after 40 seconds of play. Al Shamal in the red and white, the Qatar Sports Club in the yellow, white and black stripes. Both teams have advanced through to the final undefeated. Same story last week. Al Shamal playing with the national 3-on-3 captain Fadi, the number 6, who's leading by example, of course supported by his number 3 and number 4 and number 1. Shamal 3-1. Qatar Sports Club looking to outdo the Shamal Club after the last 2 weeks. Final losses to the Shamal Club. 4-2. Al Shamal make a mess of the ball, and as a result will forfeit the ball to the Sports Club.
بس صوت من غير فيديو فاينل هاي لا اثناء يعني اثناء المباراه او بعد المباراه قبل التسويق ايه رايك؟ بس انا بعت لبليك قلت له يعني لو سام فاضي اوكي بالتالي
لا ولا حدا قال لي شيء. انا ما
نطلع لا تخلص الفاينل.
لا يا حبيبي هو هيمشي بعد الفاينل ده راجل.
انت قول يا محمد خلص انت قول. شمال 7-2. Shamal lead the Qatar Sports Club. Coming to you live from the Qatar Basketball Federation. Al Shamal lead 10-2 over the Qatar Sports Club. 5 minutes 40 seconds left on the clock. (11-3). Fadi unmarked all the time in the world for his 2-pointer, which doesn't happen. Shamal, a second attempt at the 2-pointer, also unsuccessful. Qatar Sports Club through their big man, the number 20, turns and swivels, slips it in nice and easy. 11-4. Fadi with a shot from outside the boundary. A jump shot. Successful. 13-4. 4 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. (15-5). 10 points the difference. And a bit of a tussle between Fadi and the number 5 for the Qatar Sports Club. Referee calls a check ball. Qatar Sports Club. A quick take. The defense caught napping. 15-6. A defensive foul against the Sports Club. And Shamal losing the ball under the basket. As a result, check ball to the Qatar Sports Club. Under 3 minutes left on the clock. Shamal 15-6. Sports Club number 5 high above the pack. And here's a slam dunk in retaliation by the number 3 for Shamal. Number 5 looking to retaliate from out wide. This comes back inside and uses the board. And the referee doesn't like it one bit. 16-7. Qatar Sports Club under the rim. 16-8. Six fouls to the Qatar Sports Club, which means Al Shamal will get an opportunity to post an extra point. Shaves the rim and falls out into the hands of the Qatar Sports Club player. They're number 20. 16-8, 8 points of difference. Number 3 runs into some tough defense, but in the end it doesn't really matter. He's number 4. Goes outside the boundary, sinks it in for 2. Becomes number 5. Aggressive under the rim. 18-9. 1 minute on the clock. From outside. Couldn't quite make it. Shamal now. Shamal, number 4, outside. Dummies, gives it to Fadi. Fadi from the left side. It's the rim and bounces away. 45 seconds left on the clock. 19-9. 10 points the difference. Al Shamal with the ball now. Fadi with a jump shot. Again, not quite there. It's the Sports Club, number 20, under the rim. .28 seconds on the clock. 19-9. Al Shamal. Al Shamal 19-9 and 18 seconds on the clock. They still lead. An opportunity to extend it by another 2 points. Yes, it's there. Successful. 21-9 game set match, ladies and gentlemen. Shamal have won their fourth stop in a row. You stay here. He doesn't want? The coach? So we've got with us Coach Bassam. Congratulations!
How are you?
A fantastic effort by your club one more time. Thank you very much. 4 weeks running.
Yes.
You must be very happy.
I'm very happy. We are the champion of the past league, and we are going, and we are the golf champion. We play in Salalah next past year, and we get the championship of golf. And we are in the track, and we are on the road. We are
very
happy.
good. I noticed your success week after week. What do you put that down to?
Very good player, disciplined player. They know they are the champion of the league, so they fight every Friday to get the points, so we can go to the GCC and the Arab Championship. We have goal to go on.
And how important is Fadi to the team?
Fadi is very important. Fadi is the leader of the team. He have a lot of experience. He is the leadership in the court. He is a very good player and have a lot of experience on 3-on-3, on 5-on-5. I adore him. I love him. I give him every responsibility of the team.
Look, a lot of people when they think Shamal, they think Fadi. But I noticed he has a lot of good support from his other players. His number 3, the number 4, the number 1. It's like they've been playing together for many years. Yeah, they have a good combination. How much training do they do together?
We train 2 days a week, Sunday and Wednesday. We have one professional.
Thank you
very
Coach
much.
Bassam, thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Thank you. So, Coach Bassam, the winning coach. The winning coach. So you'll see what you see up there. The Al Khor Club. The Al Khor Club coming in third. Coming in third in the league competition. The second being called up to the podium now. The runners-up for today's league, the Qatar Sports Club. The Qatar Sports Club players receiving their medals from the competition's manager, Mr. Yassin Musa, a former national player for the Qatar national team, 2014, 2013, 2012, a world champion himself. And with height like that, you don't expect anything else. Calling up now